Did you know these common aging struggles? Meet Elena's story. Did you know that aging can bring unexpected challenges, even in the simplest everyday moments? You might think you know what to expect as the years go by. A bit of gray hair, maybe some stiffness in the joints. But the truth is, there are some unpleasant surprises that no one really talks about. Things like suddenly forgetting familiar names, feeling exhausted after light chores, or noticing strange changes in your body that leave you feeling frustrated or even defeated. These are the quiet struggles many older adults face, but often suffer in silence. The good news, you're not alone. And better yet, there are practical real-world solutions to each one of these challenges. Let's introduce you to someone who's walking this path. Elena. Elena is 67 years old and full of life. Just a few years ago, she was always on the move, catching up with friends, hopping on travel adventures, and staying active with yoga and gardening. She never thought twice about energy or memory. But recently things have changed. Tasks that used to feel effortless, like preparing breakfast or going for a walk, now leave her tired. She's noticed she's forgetting names and even felt a little isolated when friends pointed it out. These experiences left her asking, is this just part of getting older? Her story isn't unique. In fact, it's incredibly common. Aging doesn't come with a manual, and the changes, whether in your body, your energy, your memory, or your mindset, can be overwhelming. But today, we're here to break that silence. In this video, we're walking alongside Elena as she navigates 12 common challenges many older adults face. And we're giving you clear, helpful strategies to manage each one. So, if you're looking to age with grace, confidence, and community, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick with us, because you're not in this alone. 1. Forgetting names and important details. Let's start with something that many seniors know all too well. Forgetting names and small details. Alana had one of those moments recently. She ran into her longtime neighbor at the grocery store, a woman she's chatted with dozens of times, but just couldn't remember her name. It was embarrassing. She smiled and carried on the conversation, but inside, she felt flustered and disappointed. If you've had moments like this, you're not alone. Memory lapses like these are incredibly common as we age. And while they can feel alarming, they don't mean you're losing your sharpness. Our brains just start to work a little differently, and sometimes they need a bit of extra support. So what can you do? Here are a few tips that really help. Keep a memory journal. Jot down names of new people you meet, with a few notes about them. Glancing at this before seeing someone can spark your memory quickly. Set phone reminders. If you have a lunch date or community event coming up, use your phone to remind you who you'll see and any important details. Repeat names out loud when you're introduced to someone new. It reinforces memory. Most importantly, don't be afraid to ask again. A simple, "Remind me your name again," is nothing to be ashamed of. Most people understand, and they'll appreciate your honesty and desire to connect. Have you experienced this kind of memory lapse? Share your favorite strategies or stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. The more we talk about it, the more we help each other. 2. Dealing with sudden exhaustion. Next on the list, fatigue. That frustrating tiredness that seems to come out of nowhere. Elena recently noticed that even small tasks, like preparing lunch or tidying up her room, were leaving her feeling wiped out. Just walking to the mailbox felt like a workout. It was surprising and honestly, a little scary. If you've felt this way, know this. It's a normal part of the aging process. but that doesn't mean you have to just accept it. Here are some helpful steps you can take. Pace yourself. Spread out your tasks over the day instead of doing everything at once. A few smaller efforts are easier than one big push. Take short breaks often. Even 5 minutes of rest between tasks can restore your energy. Hydrate regularly. Dehydration is a hidden cause of fatigue. Keep a water bottle nearby and sip throughout the day. Eat balanced, smaller meals. Large meals can lead to energy crashes. Focus on wholesome foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Listen to your body. If your body's telling you to rest, honor it. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. Many seniors find that adjusting their daily rhythm, not fighting the fatigue but working with it, makes all the difference. So if this sounds like you, try these simple shifts and share in the comments what's worked best for your energy levels. 3. Unexpected weight gain. Here's another change that caught Elena off guard. Weight gain, even though her lifestyle hadn't changed. She was still gardening, walking, and visiting the gym a couple of times a week. But her clothes started fitting tighter, and the scale crept up slowly. It didn't make sense until she learned that metabolism naturally slows down with age. This is something almost every older adult faces at some point. But there are ways to respond that are both healthy and sustainable. Adjust your portions. Even if you're eating the same foods, your body may now need fewer calories. Focus on nutrient-rich foods. Eat more whole, unprocessed options, veggies, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. Limit sugar and refined carbs. These sneak into snacks and drinks and contribute to weight gain more than we often realize. Keep moving. Regular activity, like walking or gentle strength training, helps preserve muscle, which keeps your metabolism active. The goal isn't to aim for perfection. It's about staying strong, energized, and confident in your body as it changes. If you've been dealing with unwanted weight gain, don't be discouraged. You're not alone, and this community is here to support you. Drop your tips in the comments. How have you adapted your diet or exercise routine with age? 4. More frequent doctor visits. Finally, in this section, let's talk about health appointments, because for Elena, they've started to feel like a full-time job. Checkups, lab work, prescription refills. Her calendar is filling up with medical visits, and it can feel overwhelming, like health is suddenly taking over your life. But here's a powerful reframe. These visits mean you're staying on top of your well-being. Regular appointments help catch issues early, before they turn into serious problems. They're a form of self-care, and a smart one. Here's how to make them feel less stressful. Keep a health calendar. Track your appointments and use reminders so nothing sneaks up on you. Create a medical journal. Write down your symptoms, medications, and any questions you want to ask. This helps you make the most of your time with your doctor. Bring a friend or family member. Having someone there can help you remember what was said and make you feel supported. Health visits might be more frequent now, but they're also an important tool in helping you stay independent and well for as long as possible. How do you manage your medical routine? Any systems or reminders that help you stay organized? Let us know in the comments. 5. Struggling to keep up with medical appointments? You're not alone. It might feel like your calendar is filling up with doctor appointments, checkups, follow-ups, blood work, and more. Elena's been there too. And while it can seem overwhelming, there's something important to remember. These visits are actually a positive step in your health journey. They're a sign that you're staying proactive, that you care about catching problems early, before they become bigger issues. One simple way to stay on top of it all is to keep a dedicated health notebook or planner. Write down any questions you have. Before each appointment, track medications and symptoms, and use reminders so nothing gets missed. It may seem like a lot now, but this kind of organization can give you more peace of mind and control over your health. Do you find it hard to manage your medical visits? Share your strategies in the comments. Let's help each other make staying healthy feel just a little easier. 6. The difficulty concentrating. Alana has always been an avid reader. She loved getting lost in a good novel. But recently, she's noticed that staying focused is harder. After just a few pages, her mind starts to wander. What used to bring her joy now feels frustrating. If you're experiencing something similar, you're not alone. As we age, it's common to notice a decline in focus and mental stamina. But the good news is that there are ways to sharpen your mind and bring back that sense of clarity. Try these simple strategies. Stimulate your brain regularly. Crossword puzzles, word games, and even card games can boost concentration. Shorten reading sessions. If reading for long periods feels tiring, try reading in 10 to 15-minute bursts, with breaks in between. Learn something new. Whether it's painting, learning an instrument, or picking up a new language, keeping your brain challenged helps build mental strength. Support your brain health. Good sleep, physical movement, and a healthy diet with omega-3s and antioxidants all contribute to cognitive wellness. How do you keep your mind sharp? Share your favorite brain-boosting tips in the comments. We're all in this together. 7. Feeling isolated or lonely. Over time, Elena has watched many of her longtime friends move away, or sadly pass on. She misses those afternoon walks and long chats over coffee. Now, some days feel lonely, and that loneliness is hard to shake. This is something many older adults experience. As social circles shrink and mobility becomes more limited, isolation can set in. But here's a powerful reminder. You don't have to face this alone. Staying socially connected is incredibly important, not just for your emotional health, but for your overall well-being. Here are a few ways to stay connected. Join local groups or clubs. Many communities offer book clubs, gardening groups, or art classes specifically for seniors. Try online communities. If leaving the house is difficult, online groups or social media can provide real companionship and interaction. Reach out regularly. A simple call or text to a family member, friend, or neighbor can go a long way. Even small, consistent interactions can make a big difference. You don't need a large group of friends to feel connected. You just need meaningful moments of connection. Have you found creative ways to stay connected? Share your story in the comments. You never know who you might inspire. 8. Dealing with mobility challenges. Elena has always been active. She loves gardening and taking morning walks. But lately she's noticed that even small movements, like tying her shoes or walking to the corner, feel harder than they used to. Her body feels stiff, and she's not as steady on her feet. Mobility issues are common as we age, but just because something becomes more difficult doesn't mean it's out of reach. Here's how you can maintain and even improve your mobility. Stretch daily. Gentle stretching keeps your joints flexible and helps prevent stiffness. Incorporate strength exercises. Building muscle, especially in your legs and core, supports balance and posture. Choose low-impact activities. Walking, chair yoga, and water aerobics are all excellent choices that are easy on the joints. Start slow and be consistent. You don't need intense workouts, just regular movement that suits your body's pace. Mobility is key to independence, confidence, and everyday comfort. With the right approach, you can keep moving with greater ease and less pain. What exercises or routines have worked for you? Share in the comments so others can benefit too. 9. How do you keep your body moving as you age? Staying active isn't just about exercise. It's about maintaining your freedom, comfort, and confidence. As we grow older, movement becomes more important than ever. So what's your secret to staying active? Share your favorite tips and routines in the comments below. Whether it's a morning walk, gentle yoga, or dancing in the kitchen, every bit helps. Let's support each other in staying flexible and energized as we grow older. 10. Sleep troubles. Elena has always valued a good night's sleep. But lately it's been harder to fall asleep, and even harder to stay asleep through the night. She wakes up feeling groggy and drained, which affects her mood and energy the next day. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Sleep disruptions are common with age. Hormonal changes, physical discomfort, or even stress can affect the quality of your rest. Here are a few ways to improve your sleep. Keep a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day can reset your body's internal clock. Avoid caffeine later in the day. It can linger in your system longer than you think and affect your ability to fall asleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Try gentle stretches, deep breathing, or meditation to calm your body and mind. Make your bedroom sleep-friendly. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Your sleep environment makes a big difference. Still struggling? Don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. There may be underlying factors that can be treated. Do you have a bedtime ritual that helps you sleep better? Share it in the comments below, and let's build healthier sleep habits together. 11. Vision and hearing changes. Elena once prided herself on her sharp senses, but lately she's noticed it's harder to read fine print. And even with glasses, conversations in noisy rooms are more difficult to follow. Sometimes she feels left out without even realizing it. Vision and hearing changes are a normal part of aging, but they don't have to disconnect you from the people and world around you. Here's what can help. Schedule regular checkups, eye and hearing exams. Catch changes early, allowing for timely corrections. Update prescriptions. A new pair of glasses or hearing aids can make everyday interactions much more enjoyable. Use assistive devices proudly. These tools are designed to help you live fully and independently. There's no shame in using a hearing aid or reading glasses. In fact, they're signs of strength, of taking control, and choosing to stay engaged. Have you adapted to changes in your vision or hearing? Share your experiences in the comments so we can all learn from one another. 12. Increased sensitivity to heat or cold. Elena used to love winter walks and summer sunshine. But now, the cold chills her to the bone, and the heat feels unbearable. She's not alone. Many older adults develop increased sensitivity to temperature changes. Here's how to stay comfortable year-round. Dress in layers so you can adjust throughout the day. Use breathable, moisture-wicking fabrics in warm weather and cozy materials like fleece or wool in the cold. At home, make small adjustments. A heating pad, a fan, or an extra blanket can go a long way. Cool down with compresses or sprays in the summer, and warm up with heated socks or warm beverages in the winter. Have you noticed your temperature tolerance changing? What keeps you comfortable? Share your advice in the comments. Your tip might be just what someone else needs to hear. 13. Be feeling more irritable or short-tempered. Elena has noticed something new lately. Small annoyances that never used to bother her now leave her feeling frustrated. A delayed delivery, a missed call, Even minor setbacks can shift her mood quickly. As we age, changes in hormones, brain chemistry, and life circumstances can all affect emotional regulation. But there are ways to manage this. Try these calming strategies. Deep breathing. Inhale slowly, hold, and exhale gently to reset your nervous system. Practice mindfulness. Taking a few minutes to check in with your emotions can help you respond more calmly. Focus on gratitude. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This small habit can shift your mindset and ease irritation. Mood swings are normal, but they don't have to define your days. With the right tools, you can reclaim your calm and emotional balance. Have you noticed changes in your mood? What helps you stay centered? Let's share and support each other in finding peace through the ups and downs of life. 14. Adjusting to a loss of independence. Elena has always been proud of her independence. She's used to managing her life, doing the shopping, keeping up the house, making her own decisions. But lately she's needed more help, and that's been hard to accept. Needing support doesn't mean losing your independence. In fact, learning when to ask for help can preserve your independence longer. Here's how to reframe it. See help as empowerment. Accepting support can keep you safer, healthier, and more capable of doing what you love. Delegate what drains you. Focus your energy on the things that matter most to you. Remember, strong people ask for help. It takes courage and wisdom to adapt to change. Whether it's leaning on a family member, friend, or a service provider, asking for help allows you to live your life more fully. Have you had to adjust to needing more support? How have you navigated that change? Share your journey below. Your honesty could be a great comfort to someone else. 15. Embrace the changes. Aging comes with challenges, no doubt about it. But with the right mindset and support, you can navigate these changes with strength and grace. You're not alone on this journey. Embrace the changes. Reach out for help when needed. Share your wisdom. Stay connected. If this video was helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who could use a little encouragement today. And don't forget to subscribe for more health and lifestyle advice tailored just for you. Together, we're aging with purpose and supporting each other every step of the way.